The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on the Panda King. Born penniless, he was fascinated by the fireworks rich noblemen set off every New Year's. He spent a decade learning the art. But when he tried to offer his fireworks to the noblemen, they couldn't see past his shabby clothes and chased him away. Humiliated, the Panda King took revenge on those who shunned him by using the very tools of his art for crime. The Fiendish Five recruited him as their demolitions expert, and from then on, his explosive touch became feared worldwide. He's rumored to be perfecting some new firework technique high in the unstable Kunlun Mountains of western China.
Hey guys, welcome to Time to Play Sly 1 Blind Part 11! Finally moving into another world. Oh, what is this, the fourth world? So I only have one more to go after this one. Whew, it'll be nice to finally finish up this game and move on to another game and... well, I mean, I've been enjoying this game, but I kind of wish it was getting a bit more views. It's kind of sad to say that, really. But I'll start taking suggestions for what the next Time to Play could be. You know, we'll find out something from there. I've got a few ideas, just a couple. I'm hoping I can go back and do a Time to Play for a Nintendo game. Hopefully they're not still on patrol looking for games to... or kind of like the Let's Play things of, oh, I'm going to copyright this and I'm going to take their money, or at least get half. You know, at least you don't get a copyright strike from them. From what I heard, I don't remember if this is still going on or not. Hopefully it's over. Probably not, but alright. So basically, a couple of things that I haven't really been able to talk about last time, that I wanted to talk about, didn't get to, so here we go. More Amiibos announced! Oh my goodness, there's so many Amiibos now. And I can't believe it. Finally, Shulk, Mega Man, and Sonic are getting Amiibos. Mega Man and Sonic getting Amiibos is... wow.
Look at that! A fireworks show! Oh my gosh, that's awful! That poor village just got buried in freezing snow!
The rocket came from that giant statue. And you can bet the Panda King lit the fuse. I've got to find my way up there and fast before that lunatic squashes another town.
Yeah, so I wasn't really expecting the third-party characters to get Amiibos. I'm wondering where Pac-Man is. Apparently he'll be in what, wave... is it wave... it's gonna be wave 5, isn't it? Because there's like a wave 3 and a wave 4. But, yeah. Oh yeah, and Shulk being exclusive to GameStop. Wow. Oh. More like, why? Oh, they didn't learn their lesson. Oh well. Gonna have to get it anyway. Because, I mean, it's a Xenoblade Chronicles toy, and I want it! Oh. I didn't need the 36 bucks anyway. Oh, there's a Lucario one? I guess I don't need to eat for 2 weeks. Nah. I guess I don't need to eat for, what, 3 days, basically? Yeah, being more accurate. Not really all that much to talk about with this scenario, so it's okay for me to just bring up random things and I'm not paying attention, which makes sense as to why I died twice right there. Doesn't count as 2 lives being taken away, but hey, it feels that way. Oh yes, and apparently I figured out the new invisibility technique before they even told me to, or told me how to use it. So okay, so we got the Amiibos, talked about that and how I'm going to get probably 6 or 7 in total. Hopefully more, I'd like to, don't see it happening. But, you know, time to talk a little bit about my thoughts on Sonic Boom while it's kind of relevant. I know, I'm talking about another game while playing this game, but when do I ever really get to... I mean, I always could do like a thoughts opinion video, but it's still too early. I'm only in like, 26% done with the game. I've only played a few hours. So, I've been hearing a lot of negativity about Sonic Boom. Like, oh, it's... and a lot of people are actually trying to compare it to Sonic 06 from what I've heard. It's like, are you kidding me? You've got to be joking. Oh, there is no way Sonic Boom is even close to being on the level of what Sonic 06 was. Not even close. So how do I feel about the game in general? You know what? So far, I'm okay with the game. I actually kind of like it. Kind of. I'm not head over heels in love with the game. I do think there are some painful moments in the game, like the fact that Sonic walks. Oh my goodness. What's so bad about that? Do you remember how Silver was in Sonic 06? It's worse here. Even his spin dash does basically nothing to get you speed. It's just, oh. It's painful to watch it. It looks like every other character goes faster than him. But that's kind of like my one big gripe. Or at least my biggest gripe. My other gripes are the frame rate is killer. And the story seems to be recycled from 06. So I guess if you're trying to compare it to 06 in that sense, fine. But if you're trying to compare it as like a disaster-wise, not even close. No. But yeah, so far there's things that I do like about the game. Oh, don't get to talk anymore.
There's one over there, but it's heavily guarded.
One key coming up.
You know, honestly, I thought this part was going to take me a while, but kind of did it with very little problems. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to kill some of those guards, but oh well, you know. And apparently I learned that invisibility doesn't work when they're alerted to you. That's something they don't tell you until later on, but hey, you know, figured it out on my own. So, Sonic Boom real quick, because I think this part's kind of self-explanatory. It's just watch their pattern. What I do like about it is that the characters, like, you can choose to play as them if you want or not. Sometimes you have to play as one or the other, but even then they're not a pain to deal with. They're not a big problem. And I have to give credit where credit is due. They make Amy kind of cool in this game. She's very acrobatic. She has a lot of agility, a lot of balance. And what I like best about her is she can do a triple jump. Yeah, you heard me. She doesn't, and it's not like a Mario triple jump, where you have to do jump, land, and jump. No, you can do jump, jump, jump. And I like that. I actually enjoy playing as her because of that. I know, it's kind of weird, huh? But trust me when I say Amy is not annoying in Sonic Boom. In the cartoon, kind of, but then again, I've only seen like the first 2 episodes, and even then I can kind of look past it. Except when she tried to be all random in that skit. Yeah, trying to be Sonic's sidekick, and that was just kind of painful to watch. But overall, the cartoon I'm okay with, though I hope they do flesh things out and give us some more exploration and depth behind these characters. And, you know, it's supposed to be, for me, I don't believe this is a reboot. This is supposed to be an alternate universe. This isn't a continuity. This isn't like...
Nice job breaking into the Panda King's compound. I think I figured out a way to get to the top of that giant statue. But unfortunately, it's obstructed by this reinforced ceiling hatch.
No problem. They seem to have plenty of firepower around here. I'll just have to find a few more treasure keys to get at it.
Okay, so, basically it's its own little thing, but it's like, what happened to the character backstories? There are no Chaos Emeralds here, so apparently there's no Master Emerald for Knuckles to guard. So, which, you know, gives him permission to go along with the gang and be a part of the team. He can't glide, which kind of sucks, but, I will... I think I can talk over these little parts because it's not really a cutscene. He's just trying to tell me how I can do these things. Things that I've kind of learned on my own. So, you know, Knuckles can't glide, but he is the best fighter. He has the most powerful attacks. Tails uses little bot buddies, which is kind of cool. It does his work for him, and he kind of keeps himself at a distance. The inner beam, and yeah, I said inner beam. It's not energy beam, it's inner beam. It's kind of nice, but you have to make sure you use it on the right enemy, and you can't really lock onto an enemy. At least not yet. I don't think you can, but from what I've played so far, can't lock on to enemies. So combat is a bit bland and a bit lacking. But thankfully it doesn't show up that much. I mean, yeah, it's there at times and... Oh, triggered the alarm. But it doesn't really... how can I put it? I feel like... I almost jumped ahead of my thoughts there. There are things where it's like... It feels like a puzzle exploration type of game. And then they threw in these Sonic running sections to remind you that he's Sonic. And the best way I can describe Sonic Boom right now is if you like Star Fox Adventures, you might like Sonic Boom, because that's how I kind of compare it. That's what it feels like to me. It's like a spin-off sort of thing, which would make sense for it being in the alternate universe, because, you know, it doesn't play like a Sonic game, but you know what? It doesn't feel like it's a bad game. I do like it, and I like how there are areas where you don't have to go back and play with all 4 characters. There's the first part where it's the tutorial, and it gives you the indication like, oh my, are you kidding me? I'm going to have to do this throughout the whole game and clear all these obstacles with each character. But so there are points where you don't have to. And I need to explain myself here. I honestly thought I was supposed to take down these little... What are these guys? Nunchuck monkeys or something? I can't even tell. I thought I was supposed to take them out before I was able to move on. I had no idea what I was supposed to do. Apparently I was successful in taking down one of them. I have no idea how, but one of them I actually get to knock off the pedestal here. Oh, there we go. But I don't know how to do it with the other ones, because I think I might have glitched on that first guy or something. But so I'm kind of stuck here for a little bit. So back to Sonic Boom. So far, I'm okay with it, but I'm kind of wondering what they're going to do about Shadow's backstory now. Because if there's no Chaos Emeralds, how is he still able to do Chaos Blast and Chaos Spear and all the other Chaos attacks? And really, where did he come from now? What's his purpose? What's his role? And he is in the game. Oh, Mugu. Okay. Monkeyius Nunchuckius. Something like that. Okay, gotcha. I thought I was supposed to take... Like I said before, I thought I was supposed to take them all down. I guess I don't. So far with Sonic Boom, I'm okay with it. I'm not really encountering that many problems. I wish there were more running sections, kind of like how I wish there were more flying sections in Star Fox Adventures. But so far it's a solid game overall. The combat could be a lot better, but I'm okay with how it's set up. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to generic Q&As. Let's see. Last time I finished /star, and this time I have Jonathan Kimmel. Number 1. What is your opinion on The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD? Honestly, I wish that Nintendo put another game in there like the PS3 HD games, where there's usually 2 or 3 games to make it look like it's a better value. It's still a great game, but if you already own it, then it's not a must-have unless it's your favorite Zelda game, or one of your favorites at least. I like the little improvements that they've done, like the Swift Sail and making the Triforce a bit better, a bit less of a migraine. But, you know, I haven't even... it's been over a year. I still haven't even finished it because I've just kind of lost interest with all the other games. Then I'm trying to record the... I meant the... What is it? The Wind? I think it's what? The Wind Dungeon? Oh, man. You know the one. It's the one where you... whatever. Moving on. Question 2. In terms of anime, which do you think is better? Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon? Really? You want me to get in trouble here, don't you? Alright, fine. I'm gonna say Pokemon. With Pokemon, I can at least say it's possible or not. Not the first season, no. Pikachu can't. Pikachu can't beat a Geodude with Thundershock. What were they thinking? But in terms of what moves they know or can learn, they at least stay true to that. Yu-Gi-Oh! On the other hand, when I watched it, usually feels like fake drama, and that every duel has some life or death consequence, and they just so happen to have the right card when they need it. Heart of the cards! More like convenient plot device. Number 3. Which do you think is the best class in Team Fortress 2? I only have it for the PS3 orange box. I don't play games on my laptop. I feel that it would be too distracting and I wouldn't get any work done. It's hard enough to get work done without playing for hours on end, so, you know, I've very rarely got to play Team Fortress 2 on the PS3 because it has just a terrible online system. I know it's free to play on a PC, but like I said, I just don't play games on my PC. So I don't really have a favorite class because I haven't really been able to try them out. Number 4. Do you plan to make a top 10 3DS games list? Oh boy. No, I have no plans for that at the moment because I don't want to do lists like this until they stop making games for them. I mean, what if I made it last year when people kept asking me to do it? I would never... There'd be like 3 more games that I wouldn't have been able to put on the list. And I think I'm kind of out of time. Well, I'll answer this one last question, hopefully. Number 5, have you ever played an Animal Crossing game? No, I haven't. Real-life simulator games just aren't for me. I don't find them that fun. I'm sorry. I was able to get one question done this time. One set of questions done. Okay, see you later, guys. Take care.